Hello everybody, my name is Ruth Kennedy and I'm going to take you through a virtual assistant course, and I'm going to teach you on what we've learned about the lesson, the role of a virtual assistant, the skills and the qualities of a virtual assistant, the personal strength, the growth areas where you're supposed to grow, and then the mindset, the grit and professional growth, and again the journey awaiting you now that you've finished your course, what you need to be doing. So we're going to start with the definition of a virtual assistant, whereby a virtual assistant is a professional who provides support services to businesses, entrepreneurs, teams, remotely using digital tools and internet. These virtual assistants are not supposed to be fixed on one place. They can move on where you want them. For example, they work remotely. They can connect and collaborate with clients and colleagues online. And again, we're going to move next to understanding the role, which is they are not fixed on one role. They can help you depending on the area you need them to help you with. So let's move on to what makes a strong virtual assistant, the quality and the skills. So number one, we have communication skills, we have scheduling, we have time management, we have word processing, customer service, we have research, we have data entry, we have social media. We have a lot of qualities that we are supposed to be discussing, and all these are skills of a virtual assistant. Communication, you need to have a clear written and verbal correspondence so that you can communicate with your clients well. If you know how to communicate, you will be able to be in a good position of a virtual assistant. Again, we have the personal virtual assistant strength. So number one, as a virtual assistant, you are supposed to be highly organized. This is to keep tasks, files and schedules structured and easy to track. When you're organized, you can find maybe a file that is needed, you can find it very fast. Probably there's something that passed or an event that passed, and there's some files and tasks that were done on that particular event and they need to be revisited. It's so easy for you to get them. Again, we have to be detail oriented. Detail oriented, you catch areas and ensure accuracy in everything you handle. Again, there's reliable, you meet deadlines and follow through consistency. Deadline, you are reliable, like you can be depended on. If you are a virtual assistant, make sure your client is reliable to you. And again, you have to be a quick learner. You have to adapt fast to new tools, system and processes. This one will enable you to work well with the position that you are holding right at that moment. Because let's say in today's world, digital is evolving like in every minute, so you need to adapt to everything and every tool and everything that is evolving quickly. You need to be a strong communicator. Again, that comes with the skill of communication. It means you need to express ideas clearly and professionally. You can't be a virtual assistant and you can't express yourself. You need to have a strong communication skill and also be a strong communicator for you to fit well in the virtual assistant position. Again, we have to be calm under pressure. You manage multiple tasks without losing focus. You need to be calm despite having a lot of work, despite having a lot of tasks to do. You need to be calm and compose yourself for you to maneuver the pressure. Again, you need to be flexible. You adapt to shifting priorities and different working styles. When you're flexible, you can shift easily, you can learn easily, you can do something easily. And the last and not the least, you'll have to be problem solver. You find solutions rather than waiting for direction. For example, you're in an office and you're working for someone and they need you to do something, instead of just waiting and for them to come and direct you on what to do, you need to find a problem solve before they come. And that one will enable you to be so good and nice as a virtual assistant. We also love your growth areas as a virtual assistant. You need to grow and you need to have something above the virtual assistant position. You need to learn as a virtual assistant. For you to work fluently and efficiently, you need to grow in some other areas. Number one, you need to like in social media marketing, you need to expand your skills in content creation, analytics, and paid ads. By doing this, you are learning new things and new skills. You're going to be fit for that position. Number two, you need to know about video editing. This is learning about basic editing for short form content and presentation. Now that some other people, they need you to be, let's say you're applying for that position of a social media I'm a video editor, you need to be learning basic editing skills and short form content and presentation for that person. Now that you have to fit for that position. Time zone management, you need to get better at coordinating across multiple international clients. As a virtual assistant, we have said that you're not supposed to be fixed in one place. You're not supposed to be working at an office alone. You need also to work at a different time zone, maybe remotely, and you know we are not in the same continent, so you need to mark the time zone and manage the time zone well. These are the factors that are going to help you grow at these areas, because internet is growing and social media is growing and blowing each and every day. So with that, you're going to maneuver. And then there's mindset, grit, and professional growth. Mindset is about your growth in your mindset. So number one, you have to have positive attitude. You have to be solution based and focused. You have to open to feedback, abundance thinking, growth mindset. All these are skills that are always to develop through effort and learning. Whenever you have that effort and you have learning skills, that one is going to help you. Again, about grit, there's consistency, there's discipline, there's courage, there's perseverance. All this about grit. And about professional growth, you need to always continue learning. You can never say that because I've already taken this course, I'm not going to do anything else. You need to always keep on learning. You need to keep on networking. You have to set a goal. Probably you need to do something. You need to set a goal that I'm supposed to do this at this position time, and I have to achieve this as a virtual assistant. Also, you need to adapt to industry trends. Whatever is happening, you need to know. You need to be wise. You need to be learning. You need to be adapting to new forms of life for you to fit as a virtual assistant. All these are going to help you. Growth is not optional. You're not supposed to be optioning to grow, but it is the foundation of a thriving career. The moment you're growing, it means you have a foundation. The moment you're doing all this, it means you're going to make good foundation. And the last part, I guess, it's about my VA journey ahead. Now that I have all this, now I have known the skills, I have known areas to grow, I have known everything to do. I'm supposed to do what? I'm supposed to build my foundation as a virtual assistant. Now I have the basement foundation. I have to develop core skills and gaining early experience. I have learned what is my goal. My goal is now to experience in the industry. I'm now finding a job. I'm now finding something to do as a virtual assistant. I'm applying. Now I've got the certificate. I'm applying for the job to be done. You need to learn tools, system, and client management. As a virtual assistant, now I have the knowledge, so I'm going to learn new tools. For example, we have AI. We have to undertake another course about AI, because virtual assistant and AI work hand on hand. And then you need to work with tools. You need to know about the tools, you need to know about everything. That one is going to help you. For me, I have a goal of getting a job remotely. I'm going to apply about jobs remotely, and I know that I'm going to do it now that I have I have knowledge about virtual assistant. This is going to help me move to the next step, and I'm going to invest in advanced training. I'll advance the training about virtual assistant to the next step, and this one is going to help me. So bye. Thank